Hello, Dr. Keller. My name is Sheard, and the organization that I work for is the Detroit Arsenal. Now, first, I did send you this PowerPoint in the email, and also I sent the YouTube link via email also. So what is the Detroit Arsenal? First, the Detroit Arsenal, we work for the Department of Defense and also the Army Material Command. And what the DoD or Detroit TACOM, what we want to do is we want to make the soldiers' lives as pleasable and better as possible. We're there to provide them with tanks, also survivable equipment, guns, shoes, food, anything you name it, we're funding it for them. In addition, as being a civilian, I'm here to implement technology and logistics for the soldiers to make their life even better. So what I do for this organization is I am a resource analysis. And I just started this job in August, so I'm an intern right now. And a few of my duties for this organization are I assist in trend analysis, assist in formulating program budget, and assist in executing the budget. So a few problems that I noticed in this organization is first is communication. One thing is there's an age gap between the coworkers and the younger ones. First off, there's a lot of older coworkers who have been there for 20 plus years, and they just hired a lot of newer workers about my age or maybe in the early 30s. Now with that, some of the older workers feel a little intimidated by that and just feel like, oh, some of these younger people, they just know so much, they're getting their masters, and they don't really want to associate with us. And that's a big problem because as an organization, you have to be one instead of just having a bunch of groups together. In addition, as an intern, I have to take online classes. Now, with a lot of these online classes, I have to take like 20 or even 25 online classes, and I have a time limit of when I have to finish these online classes. Now, with that, I talked to my coworkers about these online classes, and first, the older coworkers, they didn't have to do these online classes, and when they saw these online classes, they said most of these classes are useless, we're not even going to use them in the first place. And I also talked to some interns who graduated, and a lot of these intern classes are just very useless, a waste of time. And furthermore, they can be pretty difficult. They are pretty long also. Like one class could take up to 32 hours while you're trying to still do your work for your supervisor. In addition, there's the technical issues with GFIBs. Now GFIBs is where we put all our financials in. And with that, with all the financials and stuff, it can be a problem because this network runs pretty slow. And if you don't save your information and it freezes because there's too many people on it, well, it just doesn't save. And that can be very frustrating when it just freezes and you just almost finished all your work and then all of a sudden, oh, I can't save my work now because it just froze on me and I got to start all over. So the research to find the solutions, it was a lot of internal research that I did. I talked to a lot of the supervisors. I talked to a lot of the upper management. I talked to just co-workers to see what's going on, like definitely with communication, these online classes, how I can perform better with this. How can everyone feel more comfortable with each other at this organization to just be as one, build moral, with also GFIBs, what can we do to assist to make this program a lot better, a lot more user-friendly. So a lot of that has to do with it. Solutions that I came up with first is with the communication. I went to my supervisor and I talked to her and I let her know like, hey, there's a divide between the younger generation and the older generation. I think we should come together sometime and actually maybe just once a month, just come together, maybe go bowling, eat out something, just do something out of the office where we can just communicate, get to know each other. And she thought that was a really good idea. So now on a monthly basis, like once a month, we try and do like a little picnic or maybe go bowling, maybe give to charity one day, just to bring morale, bring the younger generation, older generation together, just be able to talk to each other and have fun with each other. In addition, with the online classes, with the online classes, what I noticed also is a problem was when I did have questions, I couldn't ask anybody because it's an online class. So I talked to my supervisor, and I talked to her about, is there a way I can maybe have a professor here and there? But with my GFIBs classes, I actually do have a professor now. So I'm able to understand GFIBs a lot more. And when I do have questions, I have someone to talk to, assist me in GFIBs. Now, with the technical issues, what one of my supervisors actually told me is the government is trying to do their best to assist us with it. They're trying to put more funding in for GFIBs to make it more user-friendly, to make it go faster, because they understand how frustrating this can be when you're trying to put your financials in. There's too many people on there, and then it just freezes. In addition, they're also hiring more IT coworkers for us who know a little bit more about GFIBs. They have taken classes for us. So that is going to assist us a lot more with GFIBs and making our job a lot more easier. So I would like to thank all my coworkers just being there for me, just letting me know all about the Detroit Arsenal, telling me where all the funds are going, all the organizations that I have to fund and look over, looking at their money. I would just like to thank you guys for your patience, everything you guys have done. I just really thank you guys. And I also like to thank Florida University for just giving me the opportunity to pursue my master's, and in addition, just give me the drive to just strive even harder to just get to my goals and learn way more about business than I ever would know. Thank you.